Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome to Text Talk, a signature interview series of Textile Mirror. Here we generally invite the textile industry leader, innovators, and experts who share their insights and expertise with us. Today we are very pleased to welcome Dr. Rolf Stöhr, the Technical Director of Textilechemie Dr. Petry GmbH. Dr. Rolf Stöhr, welcome to Textile Mirror. Welcome to Bangladesh. How is everything going on here in Bangladesh?
Thank you very much, Mr. Atik. Thank you very much for the invitation for this interview. I'm now here since 10 days and everything is fine. I feel happy and I had very nice discussions with customers, so everything is very nice so far.
Dr. Rolf Stöhr, so let's begin the discussion. You know that Bangladesh has emerged as one of the largest textile and apparel manufacturing hubs. So how do you assess the growth and transformation of Bangladesh textile industry?
During the last years, Bangladesh had undergone significant transformation. That means from the classical garment making, it is now more and more investment in the added value products and also in new technologies and more sustainability. This made Bangladesh finally to a very attractive destination for all the global brands to produce their textiles here under these conditions.
You are supplying lots of textile auxiliaries here in Bangladesh and worldwide. So what are the strongest products categories, if I ask you?
Now we are very strong in the yarn lubricants and sewing thread lubricants. This is also regarding the history of our company. More than 50 years ago we started with this kind of chemicals, and nowadays also other kind of chemicals like new developments in softener and finishing chemistry, and also regarding the sustainability and the new requirements from the brands and also from the law. There are always adjustings and new developments for all the process chemicals and also finally for the finishing chemicals. And I can say that we are very strong in tailor-made solutions. We are offering a wide range of products which we have particularly developed for special customers, and finally also developing tailor-made products for these customers.
Okay, we will talk on these products especially. Now I want to talk about sustainability, the key focus worldwide now. How Dr. Petry focuses on sustainability, and what about the certification issues?
Now, sustainability is one of the most important, I would say, the mega trends nowadays, and of course we are focusing a lot of that. I already said we are developing special products for special processes where you can make a more sustainable textile production. And regarding the sustainability of our products, since many years we are member of the Blue Sign. We have a wide range of Blue Sign approved products. We are also uploading most of our products to the ZDHC gateway. That means they are also ZDHC approved. Then we are also having a range of GOTS approved products. And that means in general, all of our products, as we know, the requirements from these brands and these certification bodies are according to these restrictions or to these requirements. And at the end of the day, whenever there is a request for getting the approval for a product, we can make this easily.
Okay, softener is one of the most important finishing chemical in textile industry. So what type of softener you are offering, and what about the specialty?
Nowadays, regarding the softeners, there is required to offer softeners which are giving a lot of safety in the process. That means, for instance, for the silicone softeners, we are talking about the fourth generation of the silicones. These are the so-called block polymers. And with this kind of softener compared to the classical silicone softeners, you have a much higher safety in the process because they are stable up to high alkaline pH and also to high turbulences. And they are giving also very smooth and soft effects. And so in general, this is a development which is giving much better effect finally than the classical products, and it is improving the safety of the processes.
Okay, we know that Dr. Petry's yarn lubricant has gained the popularity in Bangladesh market. Can you tell me what are the main reasons behind this significant popularity?
This is what I already explained at the beginning a little bit. When we started the company, we started mainly with yarn lubricants and sewing thread lubricants. And since that time, we have the high expertise on this kind of products and this chemistry. We know very well all the sources worldwide where we can get the right raw materials, and we know how to handle it and how to make it, and therefore we can produce very high sophisticated products with a constant quality and also with the highest possible performance. I can say that from the sewing thread lubricant suppliers and the yarn lubricant suppliers, I think we are under the top 5 or even the top 3 offering this kind of products.
Nowadays, textile mills are looking for some special chemicals like low temperature chemicals, or sometimes they are asking for multifunctional products. What about Dr. Petry? Dr. Petry is offering these kinds of products in textile market.
Well, of course, also in this area we are active. For instance, we are offering the soaping processes for reactive at low temperature. That means at 70 degrees instead of 95 degrees with a special chemical. We have further developed multifunctional products, for instance, for the low temperature bleaching. There is one product, this is a multifunctional, that means it contains all the components, which are the detergent, the sequestering and the stabilizer for the peroxide bleach, and in addition the activator for the peroxide so that it can done under low temperature bleaching. Furthermore, we are offering or we are developing constantly new products for the water repellent chemistries based on non-fluorine chemistry, because this is also nowadays a requirement mainly from the brands that it should be completely free of fluorine. By law, there are still some limits which should not be exceeded, but at the end of the day, the request from the end user and the brands is that they prefer a completely fluorine-free chemistry. And on that area, we are also very much active and are developing a new product range, or have already developed a new product range for this durable water repellent systems.
Okay, and the additional feature of your water repellent product is you are offering a single product for water repellent. In market, we generally see that there needs 3 or 2 products for water repellent chemicals or repellent property. So this is an additional feature of your product, right?
Now, I must say this is just a single product, because the difference between the fluorocarbon chemistry and the new chemistry as a substitute is that with the fluorocarbons it was possible to select only 1 or 2 products, a non-ionic and maybe a cationic product, and then this could cover almost all requirements for all the fibers. With the non-fluorine chemistry it is more difficult. You have to develop for the certain fibers and for the certain requirements, different products. And this one product which we have, where you don't need an extender, that means a cross-linking chemical, this is a special product for a certain area for the water repellent effects. But yes, this is one product, but it cannot be used universally for all fibers and all requirements.
Okay, does Dr. Petry offer printing chemicals?
Yes, of course, we are also active in the printing area. This is also a challenge, because if we start from the classical pigment printing, there we have the binders and we have the cross linkers, which are which making the fixing of the binder. And in this kind of chemistry, there is always also a lot of change due to the law and to the requirement. For instance, previously the classical chemistry for this cross-linking was melamine-based products, or were melamine-based products. And but these chemicals are releasing formaldehyde, or can release formaldehyde, and are containing a certain amount of formaldehyde. This is nowadays classified as toxic. So that means the next generation must be different. And then we started, or everybody started, with the blocked isocyanates as the next generation. But there, the blocking chemistry is also now under restriction. That means the most popular one, which was giving good results, which is butanone oxime. This is now also banned. So we had to develop the next chemistry. So that means we are also here in this area on an ongoing developing effect. And the other type of classical printing is the printing with reactive dyes. There we have also a range of natural thickeners which we are offering. And of course, we are always offering the full package for the printing. And during the last years, the digital printing came up more and more. And also for this area, we have developed the products for the pre-treatment for the various types of digital printing, whether it is for the cotton or in the latest developments are even for the synthetic fibers like nylon and polyester, where also the digital printing is more and more.
In textile factories nowadays, they are seeking for new developments, new special products. So are you working on any breakthrough technologies or new product development? What about your R&D team?
Yeah, this is an ongoing process for us, of course, because as I said, the requirements from the legislation is changing, which requires ongoing developments. And in addition, of course, the requirements for more sustainability, for shorter processing, that means for more economical processes. This is all these in combination is the motor for this kind of developments, and we are continuously developing new products and adjusting products due to the newer or latest requirements from everywhere.
Okay, one last question for you. How the chemical suppliers and manufacturers can work together to make the process sustainable?
This is very much a question of high transparency and a partnership with the customer. As I said at the beginning, in Bangladesh, the industry is looking now for higher value production and higher value products. And this is, for instance, in the area of the technical textiles, where the coating is point. Previously or until now, there is a lot of solvent coating based on solvents, and our products are all waterborne systems. And this is also a process which is in transformation and is changing, and particularly on that area it is very much important to have a very close partnership with the customer, because if you are changing such I would say complex systems, then it is very much important to give the customer the full transparency, what you can offer, what you can do, where the limits are, and the customer must give the opposite the transparency of his requirements and what he is expecting at the end of the day from the products.
Thank you, Dr. Stöhr. Thank you for joining us and sharing your insights and experience with us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Atik.
And thanking to our audience and viewers for joining us. Stay tuned with Textile Mirror for getting the more expert conversation. Allah Hafiz.